Good morning, everyone. This is Karen Hordavenko, and this is your Morning Huddle. Today, we're going to talk about focus. What you focus on creates the day you'll experience. We've all had a day when we've woken up in a bad mood, and, well, that day often goes sideways. Okay, I want you to think about a day when things were not going too well for you. Bring it to mind right now. Good. Now, what are you feeling right now? Notice where those feelings are in your body. Isn't it like you're reliving it again? Okay, just shake that one off. Now, I'm sure you can think of a time when you woke up in an amazing mood and you had a wonderful day, even when people around you were not so happy. Or maybe you're on a trip that has such wonderful memories for you, or a celebration with people you love. Okay, think about one of those events. And then notice what you're feeling. And where is the feeling in your body? Good. Hold on to that feeling. So let's talk about how feelings affect our life, our day, and our health. We know through science that our body creates energy. Yes, energy. Now think about an EKG, an EMG, or a lie detector test. They're all measures of energy. We not only emit energy, both positive and negative, we also pick up on the energy or mood from others around us. We've all had an experience when we felt great and then come in contact with a negative person, or maybe chaos, and then our mood changes. That is when you've picked up on others' energy around you. So what has this got to do with focus? Well, in the field of neuroscience, we know that thoughts create energy. More specifically, thoughts create a flood of brain neurochemicals that creates our emotional state, our mood, that creates our behaviors, not the other way around. So when someone is anxious, the emotion starts with a thought, like something's going to happen to me, and bam, fear sets in. Now that's fight or flight. We feel anxious, and then our behaviors are less than positive. Now I'll go into fight or flight more in detail in an upcoming video. Suffice to say that what we focus on, we will create, or influence how we show up and how we get through our day. Fear is created in our head based on a thought and self-talk. It's really important to understand that staying in fear will create illness, the one thing that we're all trying to avoid. Hypervigilance and panic is not helpful, and it is hurtful to our health, ourselves, and those around us. Danger is real. Danger is obvious. And where there's something obvious, then we can see it, then we take immediate action. Now know that hand washing and social distancing are actions, and yes, they are needed, and they're also common sense. We are living with something we can't see, yet aren't we always? And always will? Like flus, cold, bacteria? Yes, always. We do not stop talking to people and we don't stop living, and we should not allow this to lock ourselves into an emotional, fearful prison. So let me ask you this. If I said to you, don't think about a blue tree, what do you think of? And if you tell a child, don't run across the road, what do? That's right. What you think you're doing every day may not be what it is. I want you to think about all you're doing, saying in that self-talk. If all your inner and outer talking is all negative, negative news, what's happening, what has happened, what might be coming later, will this come back again? We're telling our mind to focus on that all day long, and those thoughts tell your cells that information, which creates fear. Just like downloading a program on your computer. It's important to focus on what you want not what you don't want. Your mind's like a 7-year-old, and if you tell a child what not to do, they'll do it. So you need to be specific. Your mind hears everything, and it will believe everything you hear, say, or think. Change what you're talking about. Something that changes your emotions from fear to happiness or peace. Now remember, the mind creates thought. Thought creates neurochemical release that creates our emotions and therefore our behaviors. Do you want to feel better, in control, peaceful, even when there's uncertainty? So this is your challenge for the week. It's important to do this every day and take the charge back off of your emotions. Take charge of your life. Regardless if you're a team manager or a team player or a team member, it's important to call each other out on the BS. Yeah, your belief systems. There is no helpful negativity, ever. There is no situation that you cannot choose to show up in the best possible way. All behaviors are choice, although not always conscious. And the choice starts with your thoughts. It's easy to see who's acting like a 7-year-old in times of stress. Just take a look at social media. Look at the anger. Look at the outbursts. Look at the fear. All are created as a thought first. And that first thought is firing up beliefs, fears, and other negative emotions. We're all responsible for our own emotions. Now, when you start your shift, I want you to focus on what's great about your team. What do you like about yourself and how good are you at your job? And when someone complains around you, call them out on it. We can complain and we can choose to find something good if we want to. Every situation is a silver lining. Please stop reading or buying into the negativity. It's not helpful. And if you can't shake an emotion, take a break to get your head back in the game to what's important. I want you to make a team mantra, like we've got this, we're amazing, we're strong. Create something that works for your team. You can also choose a personal one as well. I got this, I'm amazing, I'm strong. And say it to yourself and each other throughout the day. Every day, many times a day. Now, if your shifts are challenging, great, say it more. This action will support an emotional state change. If you need a break, take one. Offer to help another one. Tap out for somebody, but remind them or yourself when you take a break, you need to clear your head and get yourself back in the game. Remember, we pick up on others, their emotions, and they will pick up on ours. Those emotions are contagious. Make them positive. We're all human, and we all need to work together, always. Put your mantra everywhere, on your phone, on your mirrors, as a reminder until your mind takes on this belief, this new belief. And I want you to act as if everything's wonderful every day. Show up the way you want to feel. Okay, you've got this. And know that all new behaviors start with a habit. We'll start the habit. And habits can only happen with repetition. Remember, you're amazing, you've got this, and you are strong. We can do this together. Until next week.